Hey everybody, this is Eric Worre and welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. Today I've got a little bit of a personal message for you. Over the weekend, we went, Marina and I and some of our kids went to the Starkey Hearing Foundation Gala event. And as you know, we support the Starkey Hearing Foundation. And something struck me while I was there, a couple things actually, and I want to share them with you. First of all, I got to go back a couple weeks. I was in Orlando and I was sitting down with a new friend. His name's Ryan. And Ryan was telling me about an experience that he had in his life. And the experience is Ryan's something of a trainer and helps people overcome their fears. And he said he had a person come up to him bawling, broken down in tears, crying, and told him the story that basically the training that he provided saved a person's life. Basically, a person was suicidal and decided to turn their life around. And it had such a deep impact on him, but not as positive, I guess, on the at first blush as you would think. He became so sad because he wasn't doing more. That yes, that one story was great, but he was really sad that he wasn't doing more. And he felt something like Schindler's List, in a sense. This idea that if I would have done more, maybe I could have impacted somebody else's life. And I gave him the usual, hang in there, buddy. You know what? This is your journey. You're learning and you're growing too. And that person was helped, and this will be an important part of your story as you move forward. And he appreciated that. We had this conversation anyway. So fast forward now to the Starkey Gala, and I'm sitting there, and I am watching real goodness. I mean, the people doing amazing things, giving of themselves. Not only Bill Austin, who is the founder of the Starkey Labs and the Starkey Hearing Foundation, not only his personal commitment, but person after person. Maria Bello, the actress who's helping people in Haiti, and people all over the world, Uganda, you name it, all over the world. And what struck me is I was humbled, number one, to be in the presence of people who are working so hard to help other people. But I was also ashamed that, you know what, I can be doing more. I haven't done more. I've allowed distractions to show up in my life. I've allowed excuses to show up in my life to not do as much as I could. I can do a lot more than I've done. So I'm sitting there, kind of absorbing all of this. And afterwards, they had a little after party. And I talked to Bill Austin, who is by far the wealthiest person I've ever known. And also by far the hardest working person I've ever known. You've never seen a person who's worth billions work as hard as this gentleman works. He works so hard. And sometime in your life, I hope you get a chance to meet him. And I asked him, I said, how long are you going to keep this up, this level of intensity, this commitment? He said, Eric, let me tell you a story. He said, I was told, he said, you're going to have your own religious beliefs, but I was told how long I had left. And it was September of 2011 was when it was going to be over for me. And I believed it. I believed that was my time. I believe I was given that message on a divine level. He said, I was in Mexico 9 months before that date. And a boy sought him out who was brought by his mother, and there was an interpreter. And the boy said, listen, I need to talk with you. And they'd driven for a long ways. I need to talk with you privately. And they moved away from the group, and they went and they talked. And this boy was not looking him in the eye, was looking above his head. And he said, look, I see angels above your head. He said, I have a message for you. And the message is this: I know, pardon me, I know you want to serve. I know you want to stay. And I know you want to serve. So we're going to give you more time. You have more time, but not so much. And that was it. Left. So Bill is working around the clock, doing what he needs to do to help the world, but he knows that there's not a lot of time. We gotta go. We gotta do some things if we're gonna help people. So that was like, wow, for me. Because none of us have that much time. Yeah, we have a little more time, but not so much. So we've got to think about what we're doing with it a little bit. You know what I mean? So, for some of you, I hope maybe you can help me over the course of this next year do a little bit more with Starkey Hearing Foundation. If not that, then I hope something else. It'll give more purpose and meaning to your business. I promise you that. And I want to just basically end by showing you a little video clip. There's an artist by the name of Kanon, and he came and performed. And I just want to show you a video from Kanon performing at the Starkey Hearing Foundation, and let you know I love you all very much. Enjoy the video. Take care. Bye-bye.
First of all, it's a real honor and privilege to be here at this gala, because I've learned about what the Starkey Foundation is doing about a year ago when I played at the Clinton Global Initiative in New York, and I was moved by the work, and I'm just happy to lend my voice and to be here among you. And so this is the song I wrote a little while ago, and I'll play you the melody, how it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. We'll invite you to sing. I know that a lot of you here pretend to be people who do other kinds of jobs, but I know you're really singers. All of you are singers. They have this amazing saying in Zimbabwe. They say, if you can talk, you can sing. If you can walk, you can dance. So we'll invite you to sing. This is how you say it. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. All right? Can we hear you now? Watch me. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a wave. Here we go. Strong in Rome, the violent throne, poor people's home, but it's my home, all I have known, where I got thrown, streets we would roam, out of the darkness, I came the farthest, among the hardest survival, learn from these streets, it can be bleak, accept no defeat, surrender, retreat, so we struggle.